The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
Past the 25, to the 20, to the 15, he's gonna high step into the end zone, touchdown!
Their wide receivers split each side.
He's still going into the end zone.
East Central Minnesota, the action starts now. To bring you the call, here's Ethan Game Day Gilman. Local sports.
Past the 25, to the 20, to the 15, he's gonna high step in.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Finlayson, Minnesota for tonight's high school football matchup here on WCMP 106.5 FM AM 1350. We're here for East Central as they get set to host Barnum, the Bombers, the other Bombers, not the Brand Bombers, the Barnum Bombers here this evening. East Central looking for win number 2 on the season. The Bombers will look to stay unbeaten as they are 4-0. This is week 5, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, believe it or not, we're already over halfway through the high school football regular season. Coming up, we'll have 8 weeks. Out of those 8, we've got 4 left. It's hard to think about. Can't believe it's already that close to the end of the season, but it is, and we will move on and forward towards the end of the season as we continue to talk now. We'll talk playoffs. Yeah, I know. It seems early to talk about that, but then once you start talking about it, it seems like you're so far behind that you got to catch up. So it's weird. It's weird. But we will have high school football action here tonight. East Central Eagles welcome in the Barnum Bombers, and I'm excited. This should be a good one here. The East Central Eagles looking for their second win on the year, playing out of Section 7A, where it is a very competitive section this year, as it is every year, and their playoffs will begin October 22nd. So the week after MEA, it starts that Tuesday, and it is 3 rounds. The first round, the 22nd, then Saturday, the 26th, and then the championship on Friday, November 1st. That is how it looks at this point. Last year, well, we had Bram in the championship game against Deer River, and they were able to beat Deer River to get to the state tournament, and not easy to get there. Bram had 2 very good years, and this year a little bit of a down year, but they're hoping to make a late season surge. For Section 7AA, where Barnum plays out of, they're currently 4-0 on the season, undefeated, and 1-0 in their own section. And that win was over Moose Lake Willow River. That was a low-scoring game. In which they beat Moose Lake Willow River 9-6. 9-6 was that victory. A low-scoring affair between those two teams, and Barnum came out on top. They have since beaten Chisholm, Deer River, and Bram. They have not allowed more than 16 points in a game. A very, very solid defense in this Bombers team. Again, not Bram, the Barnum Bombers that we're going to be seeing on the other side of the field here tonight. Very solid defense, only allowing just at most 16 points a game, and that is hard to do, especially when you're dealing with so many different offenses in each game. You got a game plan for all those different ones, but so far for Barnum, so good, as they have won 4 to begin the start of the season. They have only had 2 home games up to this point. 3 of them have been on the road. Started out at Moose Lake, then Chisholm, and then tonight at East Central. Their 2 games they won at home were over Deer River and Bram. Deer River, usually one of the top teams in 7 single A. They are not the top team, or they are the top team, but they are followed closely by Mille Lacs, whose defense is just as good at 9 points per game. But continuing on with Barnum, not to get off track, Barnum will play East Central tonight. Then they'll have a tough game next week as well as they go and play at home against Mille Lacs. Then they'll have Ely on the road, and then Southridge to wrap up their season at home Wednesday, October 16th. For the East Central Eagles, they are 1-3 on the year, 1-2 in section play. Looking at their season so far, well, they have played only 1 game at home up to this point. Yeah, 1 out of their 4 games have been at home. and they lost to Hinckley Finlayson to open up the season 18-0. That was a defensive battle. I know our morning show host over on 100.9 FM, Joshua Muir, and he was at that game, and he talked about how good of a game it was, how it was really close and a really good defensive battle. Then they would lose to Ely on the road, up at Ely, a far trip for them, but they would lose that one. Another close one, a 14-8 loss up there at Ely for the East Central Eagles before they returned home to face Bram. That was a 42-0 loss. Bram had a few good turnovers in which they turned into points as well there in that one, and their offense kind of got going early and often, and they were hard to stop. And then they went to Southridge last week for their game against the Panthers, and the Eagles would get the victory there in that one, 20-13, getting their first win on the year. They're hoping to make it one of many in a row, but they face off against a very, very talented Barnum team here tonight, who, again, plays in Section 7 AA, but will not play any more Section 7 AA opponents. The rest of their opponents are 7 single A, because that's the section they used to play in. But for Barnum, they are 9th in the state in all of Class 2A, 9th. Barnesville is number 1, going through the top 10. Staples Motley at 8. Number 2 is Eden Valley Watkins. 3 is Kimball, and 5 is Holdingford. Then you've got Norwood Young America at 3. 7 is Pipestone. Jackson County Central, that is, at 10. And then at the 6th spot is Chatfield. Right behind them, though, is Caledonia at 11, just outside the top 10. A lot of those names you might recognize because, well, more times than not, they are near or in the state tournament for Class 2A football. Triton, another one who is just outside the top 10 at 13th, but they are also 4-0 on the season. So a lot of very good football teams per usual. Rush City, who maybe getting a little bit disrespected on the year, but they are 4-0. They'll host Aiken tomorrow night, and I will be at that game. That should be a great game there between those two teams. I have not called a Rush City game this year. I'm excited to go out there, but I'm excited to be here tonight to call football for East Central as they host the Barnum Bombers. Again, if you hear me mistake them for Bram, don't be surprised. It's probably going to happen. But again, they host the Barnum Bombers here tonight in some Thursday night football action under the lights. Again, Thursday night football, not the NFL. No, it's high school football here tonight under these Thursday night football lights. It is a gorgeous, near perfect night for some high school football out here at East Central High School. We are moments away from our kickoff coming, but first we're going to get a word or two from our fine sponsors. Then when we come back, we'll talk more about these two teams, and we'll inch closer and closer here to kickoff at East Central High School as you're listening to high school football on 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WC.
Ditch the shovel and wheelbarrow. A new Holland mini track loader lets you get more work done with ease. It's narrow by design, so you can easily get in and out of tight spots. Versatility is its calling card. The loader powers a wide range of attachments like augers and trenchers. Big operating capacity puts more jobs on your can-do list, making it perfect for residential construction and landscaping. Take a break from backbreaking work with a reliable mini track loader. See one today at Baraboo Implement in St. Croix Falls and Rice Lake.
Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency at pineagency.us today.
Hey there, Matt Winsan, CEO of Burnett Dairy Cooperatives. Everybody knows that there are great places to play in Northwest Wisconsin, but did you know there are great places to work too? At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we employ our local communities within 5 counties from our Grantsburg location. We offer competitive wages, 401k, profit sharing, and great benefits, and you will have the opportunity to grow within our herd. Lots of opportunities to grow. Come be a part of our herd. Visit BurnettDairy.com, click on the Careers tab.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350. Game day going out here at East Central High School as we prepare for kickoff here at East Central High School. It should be a fun one. The Eagles host the Barnum Bombers here this evening. Again, if you're just joining us, we talked a little bit about it here in the pregame already, but Barnum undefeated so far on the season at 4-0. They play out of Section 7 AA. They are 4-0. They're not the only undefeated team in their section, though. The other undefeated team in their section is International Falls. High Falls, the Broncos up there. They're 4-0 as well. They've played some really good football as they have beat Ely, Hinckley, Finlayson both by very good margins. Then they played a really close game against Mesabi East. That was an 8-point win. And then they've beat Greenway Nashwauk Keewatin pretty handedly by 21 points. They will play Crosby Ironton tomorrow night up at International Falls High School before playing against Moose Lake Willow River the week after on October 4th. And they've got 2 games on the road at Aiken and at Rush City. So they're 4-0 up to this point, but if you're looking at I Falls, they've got a tough 4-game schedule coming up that is not going to be easy to get through. They got some of the top teams in the state, Crosby, Moose Lake Willow River, Aiken, and Rush City, that they have yet to face. So that's a tough schedule. But for Barnum, again, they are undefeated, 4-0. Their defense pretty darn good, only allowing an average of just under 11 points per game, as they started out the season with a 9-6 victory over Moose Lake Willow River. Then they beat Chisholm, Deer River, and Barram. Now it's East Central. Then they do, again, face off against Mille Lacs here next week in Barnum. That should be a good one there, as Mille Lacs is one of the top teams in Class Single A. But then we've got Ely and Southridge coming up for Barnum after that, as Ely and Southridge not having the best of seasons. So for Barnum, a schedule that is in their favor. For East Central, looking at the section that they play out of 7 Single A. They are 1-3 on the year, having beat Southridge here 20-13 on the road at Southridge. They got the victory. And in their section, Southridge is also 1-3. Another team 1-3, Ely. Another team, Chisholm. And another team, Barram. Those are the teams that are 1-3 and also have 1 win and 1 or more losses in the section. Barram has had some turnover this year in their plays. Had a good big class of seniors there last year. That brought them to state. But Barram has had a tough schedule to start the season. Rush City and Mille Lacs, they both lost to. Then they beat East Central, and then they lost to Barnum last week. Barram will get to host Ely tomorrow night and Southridge the week after that. But then they get back to some tough competition where they'll go on the road to finish off the season at Deer River on Friday, October 11th. And then the following Wednesday, October 16th, they'll be at Chisholm for those games. And Chisholm is not a bad team this year. They're really a competitive team. And I think a lot of times people look at Chisholm in 7 Single A. It's maybe a walkover team, but not this year. I watched some film on them, and they were playing pretty tough. So Barram, their schedule not doing them any favors, and this will be interesting to see. East Central, though, as we take a look at their schedule for the rest of the season, as we are in week 5 now of the 8-week regular season. For East Central, after tonight, next week, they'll be on the road at Chisholm. Again, I think that'll be another very entertaining game between those two teams, both teams at this point of the season at 1-3. And then after Chisholm next week, they'll finish it up on October 11th at home against Mille Lacs. And then the week after that, on Wednesday, October 16th, they'll host Deer River. So 3 very good teams to wrap up this season for East Central, but why not get that much more prepared for the postseason, because you're just going to face actually maybe some of those same teams in the postseason. They will play nearly, if not everybody, in their section here before postseason play starts. And again, that starts on October 22nd. So the Tuesday after MEA week, or the last game, if you will, they will play their first playoff game. And it should be interesting to see how our local teams do in the playoffs this year. We had a lot go deep into the playoffs for a playoff run last year, and a few of them made it to state. This year, looking to see who that team or teams are going to be as we creep closer and closer to the end of the regular season and start talking more and more about seedings and playoffs and who will play where, when, and at what time. So we'll keep you up to date on all that when it is time. But first, we're going to take another commercial break. Here, word from our fine sponsors. You're listening to high school football here on
Embrace
WCMP.
Orthodontics offers a unique, specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
If aches and pains are holding you back, Wellia Health is here to assist you. Our sports medicine team is dedicated to getting you back to your passions. With extensive experience and expertise, we specialize in managing concussions, a worry for both young athletes and adults. Whatever the injury, let's get you back in action with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or conveniently schedule through your MyChart account. Visit welliahealth.org for more information.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local Auto Owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency at pineagency.us today.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ash Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners, with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Back here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350. Just about set for our national anthem to be played and our starting lineups to be announced, and then we'll be ready for a kickoff here at East Central High School in Finlayson, Minnesota, where the Eagles are hosting the Barnum Bombers here tonight. Not the Brand Bombers, the Barnum Bombers, but the Bombers nonetheless. Eagles 1-3, Bombers 4-0 as we get set to start this game. Eagles looking for an upset win. Barnum looking to stay unbeaten. Eagles, again, play in Section 7 Single A. Barnum out of 7 Double A, but Barnum is no stranger to 7 Single A's. They played in here before. So I think we're going to take just one more commercial break for the national anthem to be played and our starting lineups to be announced, and then we will be ready for kickoff here, our Kettle River Pizza kickoff here at East Central High School as we get set for this high school football game here on Thursday night under the Thursday night lights.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Joe and the gang at Roddy Motors have your next pre-owned vehicle. Vehicles of all makes and models, and vehicles priced to move. Roddy Motors in Mora can also get you financed on site. Or, if you've got a vehicle to sell, Roddy offers consignment too. Yep, they'll help you sell your quality pre-owned vehicle. The 2-time winner of the Reader's Choice Best Dealer in Kanabec County. That's what you call a repeat champ. When you need a quality vehicle, make your way to Roddy Motors in Mora or RoddyMotors.com. RODDY Motors.com.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer. That signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Hey there, neighbors. Matt Winsand, CEO Burnett Dairy. Farmers are the people that wake up before the sun, who battle the elements, and tend to their crops and herds with a passion that runs deep in their veins. At this time, I would personally like to thank the farmers. From all of us at Burnett Dairy Cooperative to all of our incredible farmers, thank you. Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Real farms, real flavor.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Hones Auto Body and Glass has 43 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are iCar and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Hones, they'll fix you up right.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, the Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 has got savings like Jack's Pizza, 3 for $12, Red Bull 12 ounce, buy 2, get 1 free, Johnsonville Brats and Dogs, 2 for $4, any size fountain drink up to XL, 79 cents all day. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
A Lennox air source heat pump is a high-efficiency air conditioning unit that can also heat your home or business during the spring and fall. It's more economical than heating with propane. Have Dale's Heating and Appliance install your Lennox air source heat pump. Ask Dale's how you can receive up to $1,000 in rebates for your air source heat pump system. And ductless mini splits also qualify for up to $1,000. Visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, the Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 has got savings like Doritos and Lay's Mix and Match, buy one, get one half off, Jack Link's Beef Jerky Variety, 2 for $10, Starbucks Pink in Paradise, buy one, get one free, any Dr. Pepper, 3 for $5, Red Bull 12 ounce, buy 2, get 1 free. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Some things you just have to chalk up to good genetics. It's genetics that give cattle a competitive edge, and it's Case IH equipment that helps you get the most out of your livestock operation. Case IH has a bloodline with generations of innovation, and whether you're driving a Farmall, Maxim, or Puma, Case IH tractors get the job done. Stop by your local dealer and discover the full range of Case IH tractors and hay tools.
See Baraboo Implement in Rice Lake and St. Croix Falls.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350, getting set for tonight's action here. The Eagles and Barnum Bombers going to go at it here this evening. Game Day Gilman, I'll be joining you for all of the action. Should be a good one. I'm excited for this one as The Bombers are in town here in Finlayson, Minnesota to play the East Central Eagles. Bombers wearing their gold helmets, the off-gold, if you will, the maroon face mask, the white jerseys, the shoulder sleeve, if you will, is maroon as well. The maroon letters and numbers outlined in that gold. Then the maroon pants and the gold thick stripe down the side of the pant. For your East Central Eagles, they're wearing their silver helmets with their blue face masks, the blue jerseys, white letters and numbers outlined in the gray, and then the gray pants, that Eagle logo on the both sides of the helmet. Getting your starting lineups here defensively for the Eagles. Eagles play out of Section 7 Single A, Barnum 7 Double A. Barnum, though, has played in 7 Single A for many years, but they have moved up not too long ago up to 7 Double A. As we continue to get our defensive starters for East Central. As we can see the reserves there, and here come the Eagles back to the sideline. So we get set for a kickoff here at East Central High School. The Eagles and Bombers set to go at it. Over on 106.5 FM, or excuse me, that's this channel. KBK 95.5 FM. Pine City Volleyball hosting Aiken here tonight. Adam Hefty with the call on that one. Appreciate him calling that game. But here at East Central High School, the Bombers will kick it away first. They will kick it away to the Eagles. So that'll give us our Kettle River Pizza kickoff coming your way. Getting set to kick it away is Egan Heaslip. He was kicking field goals pre-game. He was hitting them from about 35 yards. Eagles back to receive. And here's the Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Here's the boot. That one is down, and it will be picked up, and it will be rolling into the end zone for a touchback. Jared Dornsythe there watching that one roll into the end zone for a touchback, and the Eagles will get the ball starting on their own side of the 50. So here come the offense for the Eagles, starting at their own 20-yard line. Oliver Carlin, the starting quarterback for the Eagles. Carlin will be their starter here this evening. Carlin, a 6'1" freshman out there for the Eagles. Dornsythe, one of the receivers. Oliver in the gun, 2 receivers, 1 on each side. This will be a give up the middle here to number 44. That's Brock Nelson, the 5'11" junior. Brock Nelson gets maybe a yard on that one. That'll be 2nd down and 9 for the Eagles after that 1-yard carry by Nelson. Oliver will come from the sideline and bring in the play. Center making his way. That's Theodore Adamczak. On the near side, Robbie White, the other receiver. Oliver in the gun, receiver on each side, 2 running backs in the backfield. Takes the snap, he'll give it outside to Nelson. He breaks off of 1 tackle in the backfield near the 10, continues to break tackles, and somehow manages to get back. Yeah, he does get back inside the 10 to about the 13. It'll be a loss of a good chunk for Nelson. That'll make it 3rd down and long for East Central. So we go, 3rd down and long. Eagles come out. Shotgun once again, receiver on each side. 2 running backs in the backfield. Brock Nelson to the right of Carlin. Carlin will take the snap, and he'll give it to the other running back in the backfield. In the hole, tries to make a cut back towards the center of the field before he's wrapped up and taken down. On the carry that time was Roberto Rubio, the 5'10 senior. And Rubio picks up 2 yards to the 15, and that will bring up 4th down and a good chunk for the Eagles. Under 10 minutes to go here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Eagles start the game with the ball on offense after the kick from Hislop, and Eagles will line up to punt it away. Caleb Buzzo back to punt. Snap to Buzzo it got through his hands, and he's in the end zone, and that ball's still up for grabs. I think Barnum may have recovered it for a safety. No, it looks like Eagles did recover it, but they're going to be in the end zone, so that will be a safety. So the Bombers will get on the board first, unconventionally. It's a safety to get them on the board first. So a muffed punt turns into a safety for the Eagles. That'll be 2 points for Barnum as we begin the first quarter of play. That was a tough one for the punter. It slipped through his hands, and it was tough because he wasn't sure what he wanted to do because, well, you get in the end zone, it's a safety. You also don't want to let Barnum recover because then it's a touchdown, and if you kick it away, it's a penalty anyway. So he just did a good job, Uzo did, to just get on top of that one, take the safety, and not give up 6 points. So the Eagles will have to punt it away, which will give us a Kettle River Pizza kickoff. And looking to boot this one away is Landon Leisure. And here is the boot on the Kettle River Pizza kickoff. It'll be taken by one of the upbacks to the 40, cuts inside the 35, and he's taken down right at or near the 30 on the return that time. For the Barnum Bombers was Spencer Strom. And the Bombers offense will get to work. The little ball was spotted at the 31, just back from the 30. And here comes their 6'4" senior quarterback, Bryce Ferguson, now to the huddle. His team already leads by 2 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Coming out, pistol formation, 2 receivers on the left, tight end on the left side as well. Man in motion is the tight end, and they'll give it up the middle to the running back. That's Julian Beckstrand, and Beckstrand up the field to the right side of the line and down at about the 26. It'll be a gain of 5 for Beckstrand, and that'll make it 2nd down in the same distance. Again, the Eagles offense unable to get anything going. Then the muff punt turned into 2. Again, just saving the 6 points there. Doing a good job. And now the Bombers will come out, single back set, receiver on each side, tight end on the right. Quarterback sends a man in motion left to right. And this will be a jet sweep for the receiver, and he manages to get past the 25, falls forward. That's Eli Gilbertson. And he'll get to about the 17. Gain of 4 for for Gilbertson, and it'll be 3rd down and short, maybe 3rd and 2, under 8 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 2 receivers left. Running back in the backfield this time is Beckstrand, tight end on the right for Ferguson. Ferguson will send another man in motion, now tight end on each side. Tight end from the right will go to the left, give to Beckstrand. He makes one man miss, breaks off another tackle before he grinds his way down near the 15. It'll be a first down for the Bombers. A gain of about 6 or 7 on that play. First down and 10 inside. Now the Roddy Motors Red Zone. Roddy Motors and more is a veteran-owned business. Joe Rademacher is a United States Marine, and when you need a pre-owned vehicle, Joe will get you squared away. The Roddy Motors Red Zone. And in motion left to right. It'll fake the give, then come back the other way for the receiver Gilbertson, and Gilbertson gets inside the 15 and maybe picks up 2, but looks like we may have some laundry on the field. So it'll be our first penalty of the evening. I think we're going to get a face mask here on the Eagles. And with that, that will be half the distance to the goal, and be another new set of downs here for the Bombers. First and goal. Looks like they spot that ball at the 6-yard line. So first down and goal to go for Barnum. Barnum breaks the huddle. They'll come out. Tight end on each side of the formation. They'll have 2 on the right. A receiver out wide to the right. Beckstrand in the backfield. Ferguson takes the snap. He'll give to Beckstrand. Beckstrand trying to find his way around the edge and uses his speed to get into the end zone. Touchdown for the Bombers. Julian Beckstrand with the 6-yard rushing touchdown. Puts the Bombers up 8 to nothing as of right now. And they will line up to go for the extra point. Heaslip with the block. It is no good. That one is blocked. That one really never had a chance. As now it is 8 to nothing here in the first quarter. About halfway through. 7 minutes to go. Just over halfway through on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Bombers lead 8 to nothing. It'll be another Kettle River Pizza kickoff coming your way. Eagles will look for a little bit better time on offense this time through. Of course, last time the Barnum defense got through in a hurry and then forced Eagles to punt, and then a muffed punt, unfortunately, led to 2. But again, the Eagles did a really good job of just making sure that they didn't give up 6. And I can't explain how important that is, because that could have easily been 6 for Barnum. But the Eagles, they made sure they kept that one only for 2, and that could have been really bad. Heaslip getting ready for the Kettle River Pizza kickoff. And here's the boot. This one a line drive. It's going to roll and be picked up at the 10. Cutting back, trying to find some room to run, but really nowhere to go there. But then finds some room to the 25. Cuts it back upfield near the 30, and that's where he's wrapped up. Nice return there by Jared Dornseif. Didn't look like he had much. His blocker in front of him got off to a little bit of a slow start. He slipped, but then Dornseif found some room to run, found a little bit of a lane, cut back, and got to the 30 for that nice return by Dornseif. So the Eagles will take over on their own 30-yard line. They'll have trips here to the right. Will East Central trying to line it up. Oliver takes a snap, and he'll fake the give. He's going to take the snap, look to pass, and a little bit of miscommunication there, and maybe wrong routes being run as in the area that time of White and Dornsife. White and Dornsife out there in the pattern. And that is incomplete for Carlin. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball still spotted at the 30-yard line. They had a little something open there, but could not find the completion, as now they'll come out, tight end on each side of the formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Receiver out wide to the right of Carlin. Carlin in the gun, takes the snap. This will be a give here to Rubio. Rubio up the middle. Short gain of maybe 2 yards, but it's a gain, and it's plus yardage, and that's all you can ask for if you're East Central. The Bombers may not be that big on their front. They're down 3 linemen, but they do a really good job of getting through the line quickly, and that's why this defense is so good, is because, again, they're down 3-4 linemen that put their hand in the dirt. Do a good job. They might not be the biggest guys, but they do a good job of quickly getting through the line and wreaking havoc in the backfield. 3 receivers set, 2 on the right, 1 on the left for Oliver. Running back to his right. Carlin takes the snap, fakes the give. He's got a pocket. He's got some room to throw, and this one is underthrown. Had his man, Dornsife, open, but just underthrew him, and that's unfortunate. If he puts that one out in front of him, that's a touchdown. Dornsife is still running at this point, if that is laid in there a little bit. And unfortunately, that one comes up short, so it will bring up 4th down. And, that's still a good play. If anything, for East Central, they realize they've got some plays now that they can work with. I think it's just about getting, the young freshman quarterback in there and getting used to the speed of the game. They will punt it away. This one is low, but picked up by the punter. It is blocked. And the Bombers will be kicked out of bounds with the ball at around near the 20, inside the 20 maybe. We'll find out where they officially spot it. At about the 17. So the Bombers, again, getting through and wreaking havoc on the punt. That one is blocked, and it will be Bomber ball inside the Roddy Motors red zone. Joe Rademacher has a couple varsity football players and a varsity swimmer himself. So when you need a vehicle to cart your team to practices, camps, and games, stop by Roddy Motors and more and find what you're looking for. Bombers come out. Single back, 2 receivers on each side of the formation here for Ferguson. Sends a man in motion left to right. He's going to take the snap and look to pass. He's got his man out in the flat. That's Keenan Head, and he's got some room down the sideline using that speed. And did he get into the end zone before stepping out? He did. Wow. What a catch and run there by Head. And Keenan Head will score from 18 yards out. So the first pass for Ferguson is a touchdown to Keenan Head, a little running back in the flat play, and that'll make it 14-0. And this time the extra point is up, and it is good by Heaslip. So 15-0, the Bombers take the lead. There's 5:27 to go on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard here in the first quarter. Embrace Orthodontics, their board-certified orthodontists, are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. You can start today at embracemn.com. So the Eagles, again, they've found a little bit of something that they can use on offense there. They just couldn't get it completed. And I tell you what, if they're able to find some completions and get Oliver into a little bit of a rhythm, get him comfortable out there, this offense might just find a rhythm. Again, Oliver Carlin, the freshman quarterback out there, so I think it's just more about him settling down, getting comfortable, and they're trying to get him passes to where they're short completions, and he can get into a rhythm early. I won't be surprised if maybe try and get him back to throwing the ball here on this drive for East Central. Because, again, their receivers are getting open. They are beating these defensive backs. We get set for another Kettle River Pizza kickoff. He slip with the boot. This one going to travel a ways, and it'll be picked up just inside the 5. Up to the 15, trying to cut it. No, he hesitates, then cuts it out wide to the right, to the 20. He's got some room, cuts it outfield, to the 25, 30, and oh my goodness, one little slip away from returning that one all the way for Dornsife, but yet another exciting return for Dornsife on that one as he gets it to the 37-yard line. Dornsife all the way up to the 37, a 33-yard return for the Eagles, and they have good starting field position. Now let's see if that offense can't find maybe just one explosive player. Just get a first down. Just get one first down. Because this offense certainly, again, has some plays at their disposal that they can use. They'll line up with the receiver on the right, tight end left, 2 tight ends left, and 2 running backs in the backfield. Carlin in the gun. Takes a snap, and he'll hand it off here to Rubio. Rubio on the far side breaks off of one tackle, but then he's taken down from behind at the, it looks to be 35-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2. So a loss of 2 there for Rubio on the carry. And it will be 2nd down and 12 now for the Eagles. And here comes Carlin bringing out the play call to the offense. They break the huddle. Carlin again in the gun. 2 tight ends left. A receiver wide out here to the right. That's Robbie White. Carlin in the gun. Takes a snap. He'll fake the handoff up the middle. He's got a man and overthrew him. Just overthrew him on that one. White was the intended receiver, and that was right at the first down marker, but just sailed on him. And if he can get that one just a little bit lower and stick that in there, White's got a first down, and that would be huge for this Eagles team. But it will be incomplete. That will stop the clock with 4:18 to go here in the first quarter. Eagles trail 15-0. And here they come on 3rd and 12. Same formation they have run this entire drive, the first 2 plays. Let's see if they try and maybe get quick screen. Carlin looks, and he'll take the snap. Fakes the give, looking. He's got a man. This time it is caught near the 45, down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 9 for Roddy White. The only receiver in the formation. Picks up about 8-9 yards. It'll be 4th and medium. So we'll see what the Eagles decide to do here, because that was a good play. Again, they've worked that slant, and looks like they're going to go for it. They'll have 2 receivers in the formation, 1 on each side, tight end to the right and left. Running backs in the backfield on each side of Carlin. Carlin takes a snap. He'll give it off here to Rubio. Rubio nowhere to go, trying to maneuver his way. He's got some speed. He's got a little bit of room. He's got the first down and then some to the 50. Robbie Rubio with a good carry for the first down. Rubio showing off the moves on that play. I mean, there was no business for him to pick up the yards he did, but he was weaving his way through traffic in and out and managed to pick up that first down. And there you go. The Eagles have got their first down of the game. Now let's see them put together a drive. Now they'll go with that 3-receiver look on one side of the field. And they'll have Nelson to the right of Carlin. And now we get a whistle, and we'll get a timeout here by Barnum. So while Barnum calls their first timeout, we'll take one as well. And on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, it's 15-0, 2:51 to go in quarter number 1 here at East Central.
Getting your vehicle repaired after an accident doesn't have to be stressful. Drop your vehicle at Hones Auto Body and they take care of the stress. From the estimate to easily working with your insurance, Hones will take care of minor dents, collision repair, glass replacement, and mechanical services. iCar and ASE certified technicians will get your vehicle fixed right. For a shop you can trust, for collisions or everyday repairs, bring your vehicle to Hones Auto Body and Glass Mechanical in Mora, or visit online at honesauto.com. That's HOHNS auto.com.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 AM 1350, WCMPradio.com. Eagles have got their first down of the game. They're at the 50 after a great 33-yard return from Dornsife. Got them up past the 30, and then a couple pass plays went incomplete, but then they got one for 9, and then they picked up 6 thanks to Rubio. Now they've got first down and 10 at the 50. They will go with the trips look to the right. Nelson the lone back beside Carlin. Carlin will take the snap. He'll look. He'll fake, and he's got a man. This one is caught. It's caught by Rubio, but then he is tripped up and taken down quickly just inside Bomber territory, and he looks to be down. He's grabbing, unfortunately, at that knee. Picks up about 3 yards on the catch, but unfortunately, he's down. Oh, man, you just never want to see that. Well, we can only hope and pray that he is all right. Maybe this is just a stinger or a cramp, but we can only hope and pray he's okay. We'll take a commercial break here on WCMP.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
Rush City Auto invites you to come on in and check out their full lot of quality used vehicles. They got a car or truck for any size budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto wants to get you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit them online at rushcityauto.com and make sure you like Rush City Auto on Facebook to stay up to date with their inventory. Rush City Auto, quality used vehicles.
rushcityauto.com.
Sean here from Burnett Dairy Cooperative. We care about your comfort and safety. Regularly checking your propane gauge is critical, and when it reaches 30%, it's time to give us a call at 715-689-1032 to request a fill. Reliable service from your local cooperative. Burnett Dairy, your trusted propane partner.
Ditch the shovel and wheelbarrow. A new Holland mini track loader lets you get more work done with ease. It's narrow by design, so you can easily get in and out of tight spots. Versatility is its calling card. The loader powers a wide range of attachments like augers and trenchers. Big operating capacity puts more jobs on your can-do list, making it perfect for residential construction and landscaping. Take a break from backbreaking work with a reliable mini track loader. See one today at Baraboo Implement in St. Croix Falls and Rice Lake.
Well, good news is he's up and walking under his own power back to the bench. And Rubio made the catch and fell, unfortunately, and he was looking at that knee, but again, up under his own power, that's always good. So we'll hope and pray that it's nothing but maybe just a cramp or stinger. Hopefully he's able to get back into the game. But for the Eagles, it's going to be 2nd down and 7 after that 3-yard catch by Rubio. And the Eagles come back out, ready for this 2nd down play. Center out there, and here comes the rest of the offense. Carlin breaks the huddle, and a little confusion as to which side the receivers should line up on, but they'll go to the left side. It'll be the trips look. Out there in Rubio's spot is Shiloh Habdas. Carlin takes a snap, and he'll give it up the middle to Nelson. Nelson has a little bit of room to run, but that hold closed up quickly. But then he backs his way to the 45, using those muscles to back his way to the 35. It's a gain of 2. And it'll be 3rd down and 5. I mean, that was, Nelson just wanted that one more. He was not going to be stopped on the first hit, and again, he wanted it more. So here come the Eagles, 3rd down and 5, as they try to convert. 2 receivers, 1 on each side, 2 running backs in the backfield. Carlin will give it up. Nelson trying to bounce his way outside, but not going to get anywhere. He's taken down behind the 50. We do have a flag down in the backfield. That's around the area of holding. Yeah, it's going to be holding anyways. So holding on the Eagles, and it'll be declined, of course. And that'll bring up 4th down. Ball will be spotted right where they were taken down on the loss. So they're going to say his forward progress was stopped at about the 48, 49. Either way, it's a loss of almost 4 for Nelson. And that will bring up 4th down here. So we creep closer to the end of the first quarter. 30 seconds to go on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Eagles trail 15-0. Eagles will come out and look to punt this one away. It's Buzo, Caleb Buzo will get set to punt this one away. We got 2 back to return for Barnum. 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Punts have not been easy tonight, but that one is away cleanly. And that's a win. But taken on the run here by Gilbertson. And Gilbertson down the right sideline, and he is going to be knocked out of bounds and a late flag. I think they're going to say he was out of bounds when he was hit. And that'll be taken up to the 45 with the late hit out of bounds. It'll move it, I think it's 10 yards. So a flag here on the Eagles. It will move it up more into Eagle territory from the 45. They will march off, I believe, 10 yards. Nope, 15. So a 15-yard penalty. We'll spot it right at the 30. But that will be it for our first quarter of play. The Eagles trail the Bombers 15-0. At the end of one, we'll take a commercial break. Hear word from our sponsors here on WCM.
Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Well, this ball will be spotted at the Eagle 30 after the 15-yard penalty after the punt return by Gilbertson. So the Bombers now going left to right on your radio dial. And they'll come out, single back, 2 receivers left, 1 right, tight end on the right as well. Gilbertson in the backfield alone. Or excuse me, that's Beckstrand. Looking at a man in motion, but Gilbertson up the middle. Again, Beckstrand, I apologize. Beckstrand on the carry to about the 27, 28-yard line. Gain of 2.5, we'll call it. Bring up second and about 7. Get a quick substitution here for the Eagles on defense. And the Eagles trying to make a stop here defensively. And again, their offense has had some things going. If their defense can make a nice stop or create a turnover, they might be in business. We'll have 1 lone receiver out right for the Bombers. A stacked backfield, and they'll move one of the tight ends left to the right. They'll have 2 tight ends right now, single back on the side of Ferguson, and that'll be delay a game. First penalty here on the Bombers will set them back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 12 now. So 2nd down and plus 10 now. And hey, He didn't force it, but hey, he'll take it. They'll have, again, same formation here for Ferguson, and now they'll go a little bit quicker. Ferguson showing some urgency here as he'll take the snap, and he'll keep it himself. Ferguson has some room to run. He's going to take it to the outside. Makes one man miss. Stiff arms a man at the 20 to the sideline before he is bumped out near the 1. Let's see where they spot him. Looks like at about the 2-3 yard line. That'll be a gain of about 30 for Ferguson. So Ferguson showing that he can do it with his legs as well. It'll be first down and goal from the 2 for the Bombers inside that Roddy Motors red zone. When you need a pre-owned quality vehicle, look no further than Roddy Motors in Mora. Shop online at roddyMotors.com. The Bombers will line up 2 receivers wide out left. Tight ends on the left, and 1 running back is Beckstrand. Ferguson will keep it himself on the quarterback power, and he is in for the 2-yard score. And that will make it now 21-0 for the Bombers. They will go for the PAT once again. Once it was blocked by the Eagles. Heaslip. Kick is up. And good. 22-0 is the score on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. The Eagles will look to try and get that offense going, but again, their return game has been working for them, so maybe they can't find another good return here, get up towards Bomber territory, and then start from there. So we'll switch sides of the field. This kickoff in the second quarter. 10:38 to go. Eagles trail 22-0. They'll look to set up the return again. They have been getting good returns here from Dornseif. He's been making some magic happen on these returns, finding lanes when there aren't any, showing some patience as well, and then showing off the moves. Trying to just make a difference, and he has so far. So it will be Dornseif and Kevin Reichel back there to return. Heaslip getting ready to boot this one away on yet another Kettle River Pizza kickoff. And here's the boot. Another good kick, but it's right towards that man who's been dangerous, Dornseif. He's going to be patient again. He's going to cut back, find some room to run before he's tripped up just after the 25-yard line. Man, he was about one shoelace away from breaking that one all the way. Dornseif again showing that danger of him being a return man. 27-yard line is where the Eagles will start with the ball. And this will be their 4th possession here of the first half. And Rubio went down with an injury. He's currently sitting on the bench. Again, we just hope and pray that he's all right. Receiver on each side of the formation. Tight end left. 2 running backs. 1 on each side of Carlin. Carlin will take the snap, and he'll give it up to Nelson. Nelson's got a little bit of room to run. Runs over his own man in front of him, up to the 30-yard line for a gain of 3. Actually, they'll spot him at the 31, so a gain of 4 for Nelson. And we have another Eagle down. And with that, we'll take a commercial break.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's agency, Pine Insurance Agency at pineagency.us today.
Hey there, Matt Winsan, CEO of Burnett Dairy Cooperatives. Everybody knows that there are great places to play in northwest Wisconsin, but did you know there are great places to work too? At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we employ our local communities within 5 counties from our Grantsburg location. We offer competitive wages, 401k, profit sharing, and great benefits, and you will have the opportunity to grow within our herd. Lots of opportunities to grow. Come be a part of our herd. Visit BurnettDairy.com, click on the Careers tab.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
If aches and pains are holding you back,
Well, he's able to get up and walk off under his own power once again. Always good to see that. That's Isaac Ludwig walking off under his own power. So just over 10 minutes left here in the first half. Eagles trail 22-0 against the Barnum Bombers. We already had an Eagle go down. That was Rubio, and now they're taking a look at Ludwig. Hopefully he's all right. Receiver on each side of the formation. 2 running backs in the backfield. Tight end right for Carlin. Carlin looking. And he'll take the snap. It's a low snap. Nelson will just hop back on it. Oh, my. That one near the 20. Gonna spot it at the 21. And that'll be a loss of 10. Loss of 10 there, and it'll be 3rd and long. So a bad snap there, and that will push the Eagles back, and that's unfortunate because the second down play, although it only gained 3, it was a good-looking 3 yards by Nelson. Here we go, 3rd down and long. Receiver on each side of the formation. Carlin has 2 running backs in the backfield. Carlin takes the snap. He'll give it to Nelson. Nelson off the right side of the line. He's got some room to run. Oh, my goodness, tripped up by the tippy-tip top of his shoelace. If not, he might still be running. Gets inside the 25 to about the 27. Gain of 6 for Nelson. Excuse me, no, it'll be 23, so gain of 4. And they will get set to punt it away, will the Eagles. Again, punts have been interesting here tonight, but let's see if they can't get off another clean one. This one is a little funky, but it gets off, and this will be returnable for the Bombers as he's got it up the left side of the field. Got some blocking, and he pushes into the defenders, but gets pushed out of bounds. Let's see where they spot him. Inside the 20. Inside that Roddy Motors red zone to about the 17. The Eagles back on defense. The Bombers looking to try and get going quickly here as they are out in formation right as that ball was nearly set. So Ferguson will take the snap. He'll give it to the man in motion. I think we've got, let's see, offsides call here on the Eagles. So that will be a free 5 yards for the Bombers. That'll be first down and 5. Eagles getting a late man on, and let's see, do they have more than 11? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, they got 11. I think they had 10 guys out there for that play. I think they only had 10. Well, it'll be first down and 5 now for the Bombers. Inside that Roddy Motors red zone once again. Clock with 7:55 to go. One receiver out wide right for Ferguson. Ferguson will take the snap. He'll fake the give one way, and then he wrapped up. Nice job by Kodiak Johnson making the stop there. And minimal gain for Ferguson. Maybe one. Maybe, if anything. It'll be second down and medium for the Bombers. Johnson in there making the stop. As he got in, he kind of slipped down, but he still was able to trip him up. Again, very short gain, if anything, for Ferguson. He'll go back under center. Got a few tight ends out there, one man in motion left to right. This time he'll give it up the middle to Beckstrand, and Beckstrand's found some room to run. He gets it to about the 5-yard line. Gain of 6. It's Brock Nelson making the stop. He's got that old school neck collar on. And now the Bombers have first down and goal from the 5-yard line. Zero receivers out, all tight ends, and one running back behind Ferguson. He'll take the snap. He'll fake the give. This time they're trying to give it up the middle, but he is absolutely stuffed. Kodiak Johnson, the first one in there, but then Brock Nelson comes and finishes him off. Keenan Head trying to take the carry. He goes nowhere on that one. That was a great play by those two, Nelson and Johnson, coming in, complimenting each other on the tackle, and holding them no gain on that one. It'll be second down and goal. In the gun with no receivers, Ferguson, man in motion left to right. He takes the snap. He's going to hold on to it himself. Breaks off of one tackle of Nelson. Nelson may have gotten in there just a little too quickly. Had he been able to slow down just a tad, he probably would have wrapped him up. But Ferguson did a good job of hesitating there on that play and allowing Nelson to get by him and taking it in for 6. So Ferguson with his second rushing touchdown, this one from 6 yards out, will make it a 28-0 ball game. Heaslip will come out to attempt the PAT. It's up, and it is no good. So it will keep us at 28-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. 6:09 to go here in the first half. Eagles trail 28-0 on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They will leave you with a smile you will embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Don't forget, we've got more football coming your way. Tomorrow night, we've got North Branch hosting Duluth-Denfeld. That'll be a good one. That's a section battle for those two teams. And we've got Mora hosting Pine City for their homecoming, and then Rush City hosting Aiken. All good games coming up here tomorrow night as the Eagles trail 28-0. But I tell you what, this offense, they've found a little bit of something that they can work with. And, man, if they can get it going, this offense is bound for the end zone. They're bound to get something on the board. This offense for Barnum, very good, very talented. And they can pass the ball, but Barnum looking to do more or less run the ball than anything. So we get set for another Kettle River Pizza kickoff from the Bombers. That lone B on the right side of the helmet. The two maroon stripes down their gold helmet as well. Heaslip readies for the kick. And here's the boot. This one going to be on the ground. They're not going to let Dornsife get it again. They're saying, no. We want someone else taking it. But it might not work in their favor because on the return, that time was Reichel and and he gets it up to the 30. Yeah. So still another good return here for the Eagles. So another good return for the Eagles. It doesn't matter who's back there returning. They're getting it in good starting field position. That's all you can ask if you're the Eagles. So they'll start with the ball at their own 30-yard line. Now let's see if that offense can't get something going. They found the passing game a little bit. It's just a matter of completing the ball, and if they can, I'm telling you, this offense is going to get in the end zone. 2 receivers, 1 each side for Carlin. Running backs in the backfield, 1 on each side. Carlin scans the defense, takes the snap. He'll give it to Nelson. Nelson up the middle, finds some room. He was tackled up high a little bit, around the neck a little bit. They got to watch that, but maybe a short gain, maybe nothing. We'll give him a half yard. So maybe an inch or 2 on that one, but that's about it. It'll be second down, and a good chunk to go. Receiver on each side for Carlin. 2 running backs, 1 on each side of him. Tight end to the looks like right. Carlin in the gun. Takes a snap. It's a fake to Nelson up the middle, then a quick pass to the 35. Did not see who made the catch there. That's number 45 with the catch. That's Liam Riley. Liam Riley on the carry for a gain of 5. And again, Barnum, got good coverage, but man, the Eagles are doing a good job of just getting the underneath stuff. And hey, as long as you can pick it up, why not? So here they come, same formation in the gun for Carlin, tight end on the left. 3rd down and 5. Carlin scanning the defense, takes the snap, and this will be a fake give again. He's looking, and it's going to be high this time for the intended receiver, Roddy White. And White did all he could just to knock that one away from the defender. Otherwise, that may have been intercepted. That one falls incomplete, and that'll bring up 4th down and 5 from the 35-yard line. And the Eagles look like they are bringing out Caleb Buzo, to punt this one away. Well, they will break the huddle. And Barnum will send one back late. That's Gilbertson who will go back. He'll be the lone returner for the Bombers. Buzo. And that one's blocked as well. And it has not been easy back there punting the ball away. Again, Barnum just doing a really good job of getting through the line. They've been so talented at that all year, and that'll be another block punt, which will be recovered by the Eagles, but it doesn't matter. It was 4th down, so it will be 1st down and 10 for the Bombers inside the Eagle 30-yard line. 27-yard line is where they'll take over. So here we go. Barnum out. They'll have single back. 2 receivers right, 1 left, tight end on the right as well. Ferguson under center. He'll take the snap, and he'll give it to the running back. He slips 1 tackle, slips another, trying to break it to the outside, and manages to get to about the 25 before he's wrapped up and taken down. Keenan Head, gain of about 2, maybe 3. Gain of 2 there for Head, and it'll be 2nd down and 8. Just outside that Roddy Motors red zone once again. The Eagles here, as this game has progressed, have found their way through those offensive linemen and have been getting in the backfield quick, but they're getting in the backfield a little bit too quickly. If they can get through, break it down, and wrap up, they'll start to push this Barnum offense back. 1 receiver out wide to left, tight end on each side for Ferguson. Lone running back is Head. He'll take the snap. He'll look out to the receiver. It's caught, and he is gone. Caught there by the receiver, Spencer Strom, and he'll go in from 25 yards out. 2nd completion, 2nd touchdown for Ferguson. From this one from 25 yards out, that will make it 34-0 in favor of the Bombers with 3:18 to go in the first half. It will not be Heaslip out for the PAT, no. Instead, it will be Gilbertson. And he'll line this one up, and that one is good. So 35-0, the Eagles trail on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, your customized smile journey starts with a free consultation. The team at Embrace wants to make your journey as seamless and convenient as possible. Custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. You can find out more at embracemn.com. So again, the Barnum offense moving the ball fairly well. The Eagle offense has had their opportunities. Just have missed a little bit on the passing plays, but if they can connect, I really think this Eagle offense could start to take off. Rubio still on the bench, as is Ludwig. So unfortunately, it appears, I'm not going to speculate, but it appears their nights could be over, which would be rather unfortunate. Never want to see anybody hurt, ever. So the Bombers get set for another Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Got a late Eagle running on the field here. Manages to get on before the kickoff, though. That's what's important. Looks like we will have a new kickoff man. This is going to be Layden Otterer. And here's the boot. This one going to come up a little bit short, and it will be picked up and sliding down, and that should be a flag. That's a late hit on the slide. No flag is thrown. Well, that was a late hit. The young man, he slid. It was Riley on the return. He slid and then was hit late after the slide, and no flag was thrown. Well, so the Eagles will start with the ball on their own 38-yard line. 3:14 to go. Here comes Oliver Carlin and company in the huddle. They'll call the play. Here comes the center and the rest of the Eagles. Pac Jones doesn't have his arm up yet, so they're okay to go. And two receivers, one on each side of the formation, two running backs in the backfield for Carlin, tight end on the left. Carlin takes a snap. He'll hand it to Brock Nelson up the field, breaks one tackle, then carries a defender right towards the first down, or the line of scrimmage, excuse me. Really no gain there for Nelson. And we have, another Eagle down. Another Eagle down, and we'll take a commercial break. Make sure that Eagle player is all right.
If aches and pains are holding you back, Wellia Health is here to assist you. Our sports medicine team is dedicated to getting you back to your passions. With extensive experience and expertise, we specialize in managing concussions, a worry for both young athletes and adults. Whatever the injury, let's get you back in action with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or conveniently schedule through your MyChart account. Visit welliahealth.org for more information.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local Auto Owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency at pineagency.us today.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ash Cove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
The injured Eagle, Brock Nelson, up and walking under his own power. Again, great to see, but you still never want to see anybody hurt. So unfortunately, another Eagle player goes down, and again, walking to the sideline under his own power. That's positive. So the Eagles will be down Nelson for at least one play. And here comes Carlin with the play call from the sideline. 2:39 to go and counting here in the first half. Eagles have second down and 10. Ball on their own 38-yard line. Out in the backfield now for Nelson. Jaden Blessner. Carlin in the gun. He'll take the snap. He'll look. He'll give it off here to the ball carrier. That is Shiloh Habdas. And Habdas with a decent carry there. Habdas will pick up a gain of about 4 or 5. 42. So it'll be third down and medium for the Eagles. Habdas on the carry. And also in the backfield is Jaden Blessner. Carlin in the gun, 2 receivers, 1 each side, 2 receivers in the backfield. Carlin takes the snap, fakes the give, looks to his right. Got White, he's make the catch, and it is caught and held on to past the 50, and it'll be taken down at the Barnum Bomber 46-yard line. 14, 13 yards. Nice catch there by White. I mean, he had to battle for that ball as the defender was right in there trying to knock that one away, but he held on to it. It'll be first down and 10 for the Eagles on the Barnum side of the field with just over a minute to go. 2 receivers on the left now for Carlin. He takes the snap, fakes the give. He's looking again to pass. He's got a man, and this one, oh no. That comes up short. If it did not come up short, that's a touchdown, but unfortunately it's going to be an interception for Spencer Strom. And unfortunately there for the Eagles, a turnover, first of the evening. We've got whistles blowing, and did we get a flag we didn't see maybe? Well, they're going to back Barnum up. Well, so they got a flag for something. I'm guessing either blocking the black or something, because they did back Barnum up now inside their own 40. So, well, it is a turnover. And the Bombers will take over on their own 39 with a minute exactly to go. Nobody out in the formation, just a running back in the backfield, and they have 2 guys in motion. That's an illegal shift, and it won't matter on what the ball carrier head does because it's going backwards. They had 2 players in motion at the snap. That's illegal shift, and that will back them up. And that will push them back an extra 5 yards. It'll be first and 15 from the 35. And Bombers will quick get a substitution before Ferguson comes out with the play call. Ferguson and company in the huddle. And to the line of scrimmage. Lone back is Head. Ferguson under center, man in motion right to left. The give is to Head. Head off the left side of the formation. He's got nowhere to go. In on the stop is Logan Lundberg. And a couple other Eagle players. But Head does pick up about 4. We're up second down and 11, and that should be the final play of the half. Bombers don't really need to run another play. Looks like they're going to run one out anyways, but this seems to be mute at this point. because that is the quarter. So that will be it here for the first half of play. The Eagles trail the Bombers at halftime 35-0. But with that, that will take us to our Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime. The Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime brought to you by Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. They'll fix you up right, from minor repairs to windshields and major collisions. Hones has been serving the area for over 44 years. You can find them at honesauto.com. Halftime coming your way after a word from our fine sponsors here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMP.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics, a smile you will embrace forever.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Joe and the gang at Roddy Motors have your next pre-owned vehicle. Vehicles of all makes and models, and vehicles priced to move. Roddy Motors in Mora can also get you financed on site. Or, if you've got a vehicle to sell, Roddy offers consignment too. Yep, they'll help you sell your quality pre-owned vehicle. The two-time winner of the Reader's Choice Best Dealer in Kanabec County. That's what you call a repeat champ. When you need a quality vehicle, make your way to Roddy Motors in Mora or RoddyMotors.com. RODDY Motors.com.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Hey there, neighbors. Matt Winsan, CEO of Burnett Dairy. Farmers are the people that wake up before the sun, who battle the elements, and tend to their crops and herds with a passion that runs deep in their veins. At this time, I would personally like to thank the farmers. From all of us at Burnett Dairy Cooperative to all of our incredible farmers, thank you. Burnett Dairy Cooperative. Real farms, real flavor.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Hones Auto Body and Glass has 43 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are I-CAR and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Hones, they'll fix you up right.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, the Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 has got savings like Jack's Pizza, 3 for $12, Red Bull 12 ounce, buy 2, get 1 free, Johnsonville Brats and Dogs, 2 for $4, any size fountain drink up to XL, 79 cents all day. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
A Lennox air source heat pump is a high-efficiency air conditioning unit that can also heat your home or business during the spring and fall. It's more economical than heating with propane. Have Dale's Heating and Appliance install your Lennox air source heat pump. Ask Dale's how you can receive up to $1,000 in rebates for your air source heat pump system. And ductless mini splits also qualify for up to $1,000. Visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details.
Back here on WCMP, the Hones Auto Body and Glass halftime. HonesAutoBody.com, serving the area for over 44 years. It is 35-0, Barnum on top at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. They'll do all the insurance heavy lifting for you. If you don't have insurance, ask about financing options. They'll find a plan to fit your budget at embracemn.com. For the Eagles here this evening, 6 possessions, no scores. Had an interception on the last one, and then they've had a couple block punts here. A muff punt or muff kick on a punt was then recovered in the end zone for 2 points by Barnum. And they've only had 2 other punts that weren't blocked. They had 4 penalties. 1 was declined, so it turns into 3. And the 1 turnover in the interception at 13 carries, 13 yards, 4 for 9 passing, 31 yards, and an interception for a total of 44 yards of offense. For the Barnum Bombers, they had 6 possessions, scored on 5 of them. They had 3 penalties and no turnovers there. They carried the ball 13 times for 76 yards and 3 touchdowns. They threw the ball twice, completed it both for touchdowns for 43 yards total. A total of 119 yards and 5 touchdowns in the first half. Their leading carrier was Bryce Ferguson, 4 for 39 yards. Julian Beckstrand had 5 carries for 27. Bryce Ferguson, again, 2 for 2 for 43 yards. Spencer Strom had 1 touchdown from 25 yards out. Keenan Head caught the other one from 18. So the Eagles, unfortunately, the Bomber offense right now is just having their way, and the Bombers just doing what they do best, playing really good football, not turning the ball over, and they've been able to pass the ball pretty well. They've also been able to run the ball pretty well. So showing that balance, it is more leaning on the run here in this one for Barnum, but they have shown the ability to come out and throw the ball, and Ferguson has also showed the ability to use his legs running the ball. So they've got East Central with lots of things to look at when they're trying to defend this Bomber offense. It's very tough because, again, you got Ferguson who can really do it all on offense, and they've got a pretty good run game. They've also got a pretty good receivers. But the one thing I've noticed is East Central's been able to get in there a few times and make some stops in the backfield. But it's a matter of, are they getting in the backfield too quickly? And also, can they break down and make the solid tackle and wrap up? Because when they're getting in too quickly, they're getting a little bit far, and their tackles have lost the fundamental of tackling. So we'll see if they can't break it down a little bit more. Can the Eagles and make some stops in the backfield? Because they have been able to get into the backfield. And it's just a matter of, can they make some stops and take the Bombers down and set them back on, 2nd and 3rd and long, and then maybe force them to punt. On offense, the Eagles have showed their ability to move the ball. And it's just the Bombers' defense has been very good as well. But for the Eagles, again, their pass game has been effective and very effective for the Eagles. It's more of just connecting on these passes. 4 of 9 for Oliver Carlin. 4 of 9 as a freshman for 31 yards. He's only thrown the 1 pick, but his receivers are battling for that ball for him, and his receivers are also getting open. And I think that might seem simple for a lot of people. Well, it's your job to get open, but it's a lot harder to do than it is to say. And they're getting open. They're creating separation on these Barnum defenders. So if I'm East Central, I look at that and I'm going, hey, maybe we can play the pass game a little bit more, get our receivers open a few more times, and then start to throw the ball a little bit more and effectively. I think it's more or less of just Oliver Carlin getting comfortable back there as a freshman. It's not easy to play quarterback as a freshman and throw the ball with consistency. So it's more about, I think, just getting him comfortable, calming him down, getting him into a rhythm. Because then I think once he can, he's going to start to hit on a lot more of these passes, and this offense could really start to move the ball the way they want to in this one. Of course, the Eagles here at halftime trailing 35-0 to Barnum. Yeah, it was a tough first half again. They had 2 block punts, a muffed punt that was eventually recovered in the end zone by the Eagles for a safety, but that again was just kind of saving a touchdown for the Bombers. So the Eagles did the right thing there on that one, but again, punts have been anything but easy here tonight for the Eagles. Again, 2 of them blocked, but they did get a few off very nicely. They only had the 1 turnover, and that was the interception underthrown by Carlin, intended for White, and unfortunately he had him open, but just underthrew him a little bit. So they'll work on that here at halftime, correct that, and come out here in the second half and try and connect on those a little more often than they did in the first half. Well, we're going to take another commercial break, hear word from some of our fine sponsors, and then we'll come back, talk more about this game and what we are expecting for half number 2 on 106.5 FM, AM 1350, WCMP.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, the Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 has got savings like Doritos and Lay's Mix and Match, buy one, get one half off. Jack Link's Beef Jerky variety, 2 for $10. Starbucks Pink in Paradise, buy one, get one free. Any Dr. Pepper, 3 for $5. Red Bull 12 ounce, buy 2, get one free. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
Kettle River Pizza is a proud supporter of sports teams and community organizations. Local groups and teams across the state have had amazing success with Kettle River Pizza fundraising. From sausage and pepperoni to chicken Alfredo or the hot Hawaiian, the cheesy deliciousness practically sells itself. Visit KettleRiverPizza.com to schedule your next fundraiser. It's so easy to get started. Got a pizza craving now? Pick up a Kettle River Pizza at your local grocery store or convenience store today.
Some things you just have to chalk up to good genetics. It's genetics that give cattle a competitive edge, and it's Case IH equipment that helps you get the most out of your livestock operation. Case IH has a bloodline with generations of innovation, and whether you're driving a Farmall, Maxim, or Puma, Case IH tractors get the job done. Stop by your local dealer and discover the full range of Case IH tractors and hay tools.
See Baraboo Implement in Rice Lake and St. Croix Falls.
Getting your vehicle repaired after an accident doesn't have to be stressful. Drop your vehicle at Hones Auto Body and they take care of the stress. From the estimate to easily working with your insurance, Hones will take care of minor dents, collision repair, glass replacement, and mechanical services. iCar and ASC certified technicians will get your vehicle fixed right. For a shop you can trust, for collisions or everyday repairs, bring your vehicle to Hones Auto Body and Glass Mechanical in Mora. Or visit online at honesauto.com. That's HOHNS auto.com.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
Rush City Auto invites you to come on in and check out their full lot of quality used vehicles. They got a car or truck for any sized budget. Get your next vehicle from a local dealer with a great reputation. Rush City Auto wants to get you into a vehicle that you will love at a price you can afford. For more information, visit them online at rushcityauto.com and make sure you like Rush City Auto on Facebook to stay up to date with their inventory. Rush City Auto, quality used vehicles.
rushcityauto.com.
Sean here from Burnett Dairy Cooperative. We care about your comfort and safety. Regularly checking your propane gauge is critical, and when it reaches 30%, it's time to give us a call at 715-689-1032 to request a fill. Reliable service from your local cooperative. Burnett Dairy, your trusted propane partner.
Ditch the shovel and wheelbarrow. A new Holland mini track loader lets you get more work done with ease. It's narrow by design, so you can easily get in and out of tight spots. Versatility is its calling card. The loader powers a wide range of attachments like augers and trenchers. Big operating capacity puts more jobs on your can-do list, making it perfect for residential construction and landscaping. Take a break from backbreaking work with a reliable mini track loader. See one today at Baraboo Implement in St. Croix Falls and Rice Lake.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350. Halftime just about over. As the Eagles try to come back out on offense and make some noise again. Their offense, I thought, had some plays where they could have had some success. It's just maybe an overthrow or an underthrow led to them not being able to. But I think if they can connect here, if Carlin can get a little bit of rhythm in that pocket as the quarterback, I think he can find some success and get some offense going, maybe even get this team into the end zone for East Central. East Central, unfortunately, had their fair share of injuries in the first half. They had 3 guys go down, and they're hoping that those guys were, as well as we are, we're hoping that we can get those guys back into the game here, and they're not done for any certain amount of time, because you never want to see anybody hurt. So for the Eagles, I think, again, I've said it, and I'll continue to say it, I think they need to go more on their pass game because it has been successful, but don't forget the run. Don't forget about the run. You still got to play the run as you do the pass, but I think the pass is your goal in this half, and then get the run in there when you can to take Barnum off guard. So I think for the Eagles, just try and continue to work with the pass game. You know, get Carlin a little bit more comfortable. If he's your quarterback going forward, make sure that, you know, he's more comfortable with, you know, maybe don't throw as much at him here. I'm sure they didn't as a freshman, but maybe take less off his plate. Just say, hey, take the snap, throw. You know, maybe even throw in some screens for him as a freshman quarterback. You know, that might be a little bit difficult, but I think it's a play where you can pick up some yardage against an aggressive defense like Barnum. So maybe we'll see the screen game rolled in there, but their run game, again, you can't just go away from it completely because it was effective at some points, and you need to make sure that it's still being a part of your offense. Here, thank you. So in the second half, the Eagles will kick off to begin half number 2. It will be running time for the entire second half, as we've been told. So Barnum will receive the second half kickoff. "12 minutes are back up on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, the team at Embrace, believes the results of a remarkable orthodontic experience should last a lifetime. They'll keep your smile transformation where it needs to be with a lifelong retention program at embracemn.com. Getting set to boot this one away is Landon Leisure. A Kettle River Pizza kickoff. And here's the boot from Leisure. This is a good kick as well. It'll be taken in just behind the 20. He'll cut it up the left side of the field. He's got some room to run on the left side to the 40, to the 45. Cuts back at the 50 before he steps out of bounds. Blake Axtell on the return. Gets the Bombers up to about the 50-yard line, and that's where the Barnum offense will start. So the offense for Barnum back out onto the field. Get the ball back out there, and here comes the Barnum offense. Does look like a new quarterback is in. Can't quite see the number. That might be 11. And fumble on the snap. We do have a flag down. So new quarterback is Jackson Noordek. So the flag there. We have a player coming off late for East Central. Ball is spotted at the 45-yard line. Man in motion left to right. Quarterback will give it up the middle and got some room to run. He's carrying a defender past the first down marker all the way to the 38-yard line. That carry there by Cooper Rock. Gain of 7 there for Rock. Again, Barnum has their number 2s in there for the start of half number 2. So in there is Eli Rock. And that is a fumble. The Eagles, they get on top of it. Recovering the fumble is Ross Johnson. So Ross Johnson recovers the fumble. Their quarterback, Barnum, he been mishandling that snap there, and that one proved to be a turnover. And the Eagles will start with their offense at the 45-yard line on their own side of the 50. So positive, something positive here for the Eagles. New quarterback in for East Central. And another fumbled snap. Looks like the Eagles recovered it and even picked up a yard. So Dornsife he picks up about a yard on the fumbled snap. Dornsife will bring the play out to the huddle. Under 8.5 to go. Again, running time the entire second half. The Eagles trail 35-0. And here come the Eagles offense. Dornsife will go under center. He's got receivers, one on each side. He's got a split backfield. Dornsife takes a snap. He's going to give it outside here to the left. And on the carry, breaking off the tackle. Still down the sideline and getting it up past the 40. On the carry that time, Jaden Lesner to the 38 on the other side. $16 yards for Blessener. A nice run there by Blessener for the Eagles. Ball will be spotted at the Bomber 38-yard line. Good run there. It'll be first down and 10. He tight-roped the sideline very nicely, did Blessener, and picked up some extra yards. So Dornsife under center. And another fumbled snap, which he picks up and spotted down at the line of scrimmage. So no gain there. That'll bring up second down and 10. Under 7 minutes to go here in the third. So Dornsife will bring out the play call from the sideline. And here come the Eagles offense. Dornsife under center, receiver on each side of the formation. He'll take the snap. He'll roll out to his right. It looks to be a design keeper. He's trying to cut it back at the 40. Cuts it back all the way to the left side. He's got some room to run. Now to the 30, to the 25, 20, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown! Jared Dornsife from 38 yards out. What a run by Jared Dornsife. That's worth a Rush City Auto replay. Jared Dornsife on the keeper. All the way out to the right. Cut it all the way back to the left. And then he was off to the races. So a touchdown for the Eagles. Dornsife gets the Eagles on the board. And it is 35-6. The Eagles will look to go for two here. Receiver on each side of the formation. It'll be I formation for Dornsife. Under center, takes the snap. Blessener on the toss out left. Got nowhere to go, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. And the two-point conversion will be no good. But the Eagles get on the board there on the 38-yard rushing touchdown from Dornsife. Let's take a look at that Rush City Auto replay. You can see him cutting back to all the way to the left here, and then just used his speed to get him into the end zone for the touchdown. Great play there by Dornseif and the Eagles. So the Eagles do get on the board, and they'll be set for a Kettle River Pizza kickoff. So they score 7 off the turnover. And the Eagles will get set for the Kettle River Pizza kickoff. 35-6. Eagles trail. The Eagles will get set to boot it away. And here is the Kettle River Pizza kick. It's going to roll, and it'll be picked up by their now quarterback at about the 35-yard line on the boot from Landon Leisure. And that's where the Bomber offense will start. Well, the Bomber offense back out on the field. Last time they were out, had 2 fumbled snaps. The second one wound up going the Eagles' way. Running clock showing 2:50 left in the third quarter. As under center now is Nordewick. And he'll hold on to it. He looks to pass. Oh, breaks out of the sack, rolls to his left now. Trying to roll out left. He's got some room to the 50. Hits a block to the 45 and finally taken down at around the 40-yard line. Let's see where they spot him here. They're going to get a whistle for an injured player. Unfortunately, yeah, it looks like they'll spot him at the 40. So that is a big pickup there for him. 25 yards on the carry. And again, an injured player here for East Central. And while they take a look at him, we'll take a commercial break here on WCMP.
Kettle River Pizza loves supporting all the local teams. And if your team is interested in fundraising, well, they've got you covered. Kettle River Pizza has years of experience in fundraising for local teams, organizations, and clubs, and they would like to help you too. With their experience and the fact that Kettle River Pizza is an easy sell, your fundraiser is bound to be a great success. Visit Kettle River Pizza online and click on their fundraising tab. Kettle River Pizza, a winner every time. Grab a few at your local convenience or grocery store for after the game.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local auto owner's agency, Pine Insurance Agency, at pineagency.us today.
It's Kodiak Johnson, who's up and able to walk off under his own power. Glad to see that. Barnum offense now on the East Central 40-yard line. Nordic under center, sends a man in motion right to left. He'll take the snap and he'll give it to Rock. Rock makes a man miss at the line of scrimmage, and then he's taken down at about the 36-yard line, 37. Gain of 4. For Rock, and it'll bring up second down at about 6, excuse me. So now the Bombers get out of the huddle and come to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 6. Man in motion left to right. They'll fake the give and give it the other way. This is Eli Rock. And Rock making a few people miss. Still up, making a few people miss on that sideline, and he will not go down easy. He's got the first down inside the 30 to about the 27. It's a gain of 9 for Eli Rock. And it'll be first down and 10 for the Bombers. Right at a minute left here in the third. That running clock. Go back under center. Single back set. Man in motion. They'll give it to the man in motion. He's going to cut it up the field. Carry a defender forward before he's wrapped up and taken down inside the 25 to about the 22. It's a gain of about 4, maybe 5 for the ball carrier. That was number 9, Trey Rudebeck. So second and medium now for Barnum. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Man in motion right to left. They'll give this one to Cooper Rock, and he's got nowhere to go. That stop made by the Jacob Smith, the defensive lineman, and that will back him up about 4 yards on the carry. And that will do it for the third quarter of play. So the third quarter has come to a close. The Eagles trail on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard 35-6. We'll take commercial break. We'll be back for the start of quarter number 4 on WCMP.
Hey there, Matt Winsand, CEO of Burnett Dairy Cooperatives. Everybody knows that there are great places to play in northwest Wisconsin, but did you know there are great places to work too? At Burnett Dairy Cooperative, we employ our local communities within 5 counties from our Grantsburg location. We offer competitive wages, 401k, profit sharing, and great benefits, and you will have the opportunity to grow within our herd. Lots of opportunities to grow. Come be a part of our herd. Visit BurnettDairy.com. Click on the Careers tab.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W Root Beer Freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, AM 1350. The fourth quarter getting ready to start. 35-6 on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Eagles trail. Their lone touchdown scored by Jared Dornseif on a 38-yard rushing touchdown. Went all the way to the right side of the field, then made it all the way back to the left side of the field, and was able to get in using his speed. So here comes the Barnum offense once again. Third down and about 7 to go. They'll give it to Cooper Rock, who was just tackled for a loss, and now the stop made there by Aiden Lessener, and he'll gain about 6. He'll be a yard short. Will be Cooper Rock, so it'll be fourth down and a couple. So the Bombers will go for it here on 4th and short. Snap the ball. They'll give it on the misdirection here to number 1. He's got some room to run, and he's taken down inside the... Oh, we got a flag down. Well, late. A very, very late flag. Blake Axtell on the carry. So it is against East Central, and move the ball a foot forward. So half the distance brings it about a foot closer. And the Bombers line up under center. And in motion, that's who they'll give it to. It's Axtell again, trying to break through a tackle. He backs his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Blake Axtell for a 2-yard score. So the touchdown run there for Axtell will make it 41-6. Bombers will line up here to apparently go for 2, I guess. They'll hand it up the middle to Cooper Rock, and he's in. Well, I guess they wanted more. That'll make it 43-6 in favor of the Bombers on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. They also have board-certified orthodontists who are committed to providing world-class orthodontic care in a friendly and comfortable atmosphere. You can start today at embracemn.com. Again, running clock under 9.5 to go. The Bombers will ready for the Kettle River Pizza kickoff. Looks like we'll have maybe 1 or 2 new return men back there. So they will have 1 lone man back to return. That'll be Blessinger. As the Bombers get set to boot this one away. It'll be number 62, Ethan Theory, to boot it away. And here's the boot to leather. And Blessinger fumbles it at the 20, picks it up, cuts it outside to the right, to the 25, to the 30, runs over a man, and inside the 30-yard line to about the, let's see where they spot him. Let's see. To the, I think the nose of the ball might be touching the 35, where the, oh, okay, the white hat was a little bit in front of where it was supposed to be, but they'll start at the 34-yard line. Another good return for the Eagles. Under 8 minutes to go here in the 4th. Here come the Eagles. Dornsife under center. He'll have a receiver on each side of the formation. I formation. Tight end on the left. Dornsife will toss it out here to Blessinger. Blessinger's got some room to run, trying to run over a man and grinding his way forward. He won't pick up anything. In fact, I think they might have spotted him back a yard. Yeah, they're going to spot him back a yard. So it'll be 2nd and 11. Under 7 minutes to go here in the game. And here comes Dornsife with the play call from the sideline. Center to the line, and here comes the rest of the Eagle offense. 2nd and 11, Dornsife under center, receiver on each side of the formation, split backfield. Dornsife, he'll keep it himself, going towards the left side of the field, now trying to work his way back, not going to work this time. And he'll go back all the way to the 22-yard line. Loss of 10 plus. And it'll be 3rd in a while for the Eagles. 5.5 to go in the quarter. Here come the Eagles offense. Maybe Dornsife can find another little cutback and get a big gain. Receiver on each side of the formation, tight end left. Dornsife under center in the I formation. Dornsife will take the snap. He'll give it up the middle to the fullback, who's got a little bit of room to run, past the 25 to about the 27. And Barnum said they have the ball, but I think they're going to call the Eagles down. Yeah, they got the 4th down sign up, so it looks like they're going to call them down by contact.
Johnson on the carry.
So Johnson picks up to about the 27, maybe? Gain of 5. Either way, it is 4th down and long for the Eagles. Under 4.5 to go. Dornsife under center. And here's the snap. Dornsife will keep it himself off the right side of the line. Trying to find a cutback lane. He does, but he's wrapped up quickly past the 35. Backs his way into about the 33. He'll gain 7, but that is all. That'll turn it over on downs. And the Bombers will have it inside the Eagles' 35-yard line. With under 3.5 minutes to go on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, Bombers with a 43-6 lead. Bomber offense back out there. And fumbled snap, but somehow he managed to get back on top of it. He won't lose anything. That'll make it 2nd down and 10. Bombers taking their time with the play call in the huddle. And now they get out to the line of scrimmage. Nordek under center. Man in motion, left to right. He'll take the snap, he'll roll out. Apparently they're going to pass the ball here, but it's incomplete. That ball intended for Trey Rudebeck. Incomplete, that'll bring up 3rd down and 10. With under 2.5 to go. This clock ticks under 2 minutes left here in the game on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. And Barnum getting the play call in from the sideline. Quarterback under center, lone running back in the backfield. They look all sorts of discombobulated, but they'll give it off here to the running back, Trey Rudebeck, and he picks up about 6-7 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down and 4. So here comes the Bombers. A minute left here in the game. Quarterback under center, man in motion, left to right. They'll pass. They've got a man, and he's caught it at the 20. Made a man miss at the 15, and then he drives his way forward inside the 10. Not sure why they felt the need to pass, but he's to the 8. 19 yards. So it'll be 1st down and goal. Under 30 to go, and apparently they're going to try and run One more play. Bombers don't need to here. All they really need to do is take a knee. They're going to run it in. Well, a pointless touchdown for the Bombers. But they got it in, I guess. So they do score, and that's gonna do it. Damian Beckstrand is the player who scored. And then we've got an Eagle down. And that will pretty much do it. And unfortunately, again, another Eagle down on a play that really didn't need to happen for Barnum. They didn't need to score. And it leads to another essential injury. Well, we'll take a commercial break and hope that he's okay. Well, he's sitting up now, so maybe we'll keep it here. Player is sitting up. Zeros are shown on the clock, and we'll see if he's able to make his way up under his own power. The Eagles have had a few guys go down tonight with injuries who weren't able to get back into the game. And the player is up. And he is gingerly walking, limping to the sideline. Brian Burgess will make his way to the sideline gingerly. But that'll be it. So the Eagles fall here to Barnum, 49-6. And that will be the final here on that Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. We'll take a commercial break here. Word from our fine sponsors. Then we'll come back for a recap here on 106.5 FM, AM 1350. WCMP.
Embrace Orthodontics offers a unique, specialized approach to orthodontic treatment with custom braces or Invisalign. The team at Embrace loves getting to know their patients personally and takes the time to make sure all your questions are answered. Their board-certified orthodontists use only the latest in modern technology to give you the best outcome possible. They work with your insurance company and offer flexible financing options to fit your budget. Call today to set up your free exam and see how Embrace Orthodontics can transform your smile. More online at embracemn.com. That's embracemn.com.
If aches and pains are holding you back, Wellia Health is here to assist you. Our sports medicine team is dedicated to getting you back to your passions. With extensive experience and expertise, we specialize in managing concussions, a worry for both young athletes and adults. Whatever the injury, let's get you back in action with an appointment at Wellia Health. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or conveniently schedule through your MyChart account. Visit welliahealth.org for more information.
Whoa! They've got what you need at the Pine City Freeway Holiday Station Store. Right now, the Pine City Holiday Station Store off 35 has got savings like Jack's Pizza, 3 for $12, Red Bull 12-ounce, buy 2, get 1 free, Johnsonville Brats and Dogs, 2 for $4, any size fountain drink up to XL, 79 cents all day. Open 24/7, 365. They've got what you need at the Freeway Holiday Station Store in Pine City.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Contact your local Auto Owners agency, Pine Insurance Agency at pineagency.us today.
Kettle River Pizza, the handcrafted pizza made locally in Ascove, Minnesota. Always the highest quality ingredients. Pizza that is consistently great tasting. A true crowd pleaser. 16 varieties to choose from. Enjoy the classics like pepperoni, pepperoni sausage and supreme, to the unique tastes of hot Hawaiian, taco, buffalo chicken, and chicken Alfredo. Pick some up at your local grocer, tavern, or convenience store. Handcrafted Kettle River Pizza. Moms and basketball players approved.
Back here on WCMP 106.5 FM, the Eagles fall here to the Barnum Bombers 49-6. Again, a touchdown that really didn't need for the Bombers. They got there with no time on the clock, so they did score nonetheless, though. 49-6 is the final. The Eagles had 8 more carries here in the second half for 54 yards, totaling 67 and 98 in the entire game. It was Jared Dornseif. He took it 38 yards for a touchdown here in the third to get the Eagles on the board, but unfortunately that would be it for the Eagles as they fall to 1-4 on the season. Coming up next for the Eagles, they will head to Chisholm next Friday. And that will be against the Blue Streaks. And then after that, they'll finish off the season with 2 home games. The first one will be October 11th at home against Mille Lacs, and then October 16th, a Wednesday, hosting Deer River. So that is what is coming up for the Eagles coming up the rest of the way. And then for us here coming up tomorrow, we've got more football action coming your way as Morrow will host Pine City over on KBEK 95.5. North Branch will host Duluth-Denfeld on 100.9. And then Rush City will host Aiken on this station, 106.5 FM, AM 1350. Be sure to tune in to all of those as we'll be out there for those games. Of course, remember to stay tuned to our morning shows, 95.5 FM with Rock and Robin Riley at 7:30 and 8:30. Over on 100.9 FM with Joshua Miron at 7:45 and 8:45 for your local sports updates. We'll talk this game, all the other games in our local listening area, plus games that we've covered, plus regional and national sports. Also stay tuned to our websites, WCMPradio.com, KBEK.com for your broadcast schedules, game recaps, interviews, and all those things. Plus our social medias, our Facebook pages for both stations, and our Twitter at WCMP Radio. For all things local sports, whether it's interviews, broken records, breaking sports news, coaches retiring, coaches being hired, LOIs being signed by players, players breaking records, all those things and more, interviews, all those things you can think of will be on our social media pages as well. So stay tuned and subscribe to all that. If you're watching this on our YouTube page, be sure to like and subscribe to the YouTube page. Hit that red subscribe button. That way you'll be subscribed and be notified every single time we go live with a sporting event. All you have to do, click that red subscribe button. Then just click the notification and you will be going right to the live video that we have for the sport that we will be covering. Of course, you can find the schedule for the games that we will be covering for the week on our websites, WCMPradio.com and KBEK.com. Go to the sports tab and click on broadcast schedule. That's where you can find that. Of course, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilmer. I want to thank you so much for tuning in here tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. You give me a job to do, so I appreciate you all tuning in. It means a lot to me. Again, I have a job because y'all tune in, so I appreciate that. I want to give a huge shout-out to all of our fine sponsors for sponsoring this and every other game that we cover. We appreciate them. Couldn't do it without them, so we appreciate all of our fine sponsors. I want to thank Adam Hefty for calling the game over on KBEK between Pine City and Aiken. Appreciate him for calling that one. And, of course, stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll have games across all of our stations on 100.9 FM, on KBK 95.5, and on this station, 106.5 FM, AM 1350. So stay tuned for all of those. Again, the Eagles fall here on that Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard to Barnum, 49-6. They will play in Chisholm next Friday. For WCMP, I am Ethan Game Day Gilman. Once again, thanks so much for tuning in. Remember to be kind to everyone. You never know what someone is going through, and your kindness could truly make and change their day, could change their outlook on the week. So let's remember to be kind to everyone. I want to thank you all for tuning in once again. The final 49-6 Eagles fall to Barnum. For WCMP, I'm Ethan Game Day Gilman. Have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your night.